Well, hello everybody. It is Friday. It's the 30th of January, 2026. What am I doing with these scissors? I guess you'll find out in a minute, won't you? I want to review a couple products that I picked up during my recent visit to Michigan. I'm not sure if this is a Washington State thing. Maybe I'm just not paying attention when I'm in convenience stores, but these were very prominently displayed in a Michigan convenience store that I went to. And I'm talking about these red hot pickled sausages. So I've got three different ones. Now, it's kind of an unfair competition because two of these are made by the same company. But they are, technically three different pickled, red hot pickled sausages. All right. So I'm going to try them all. I'm going to compare their flavor. I'm going to compare their heat. I think I've had one of these a long time ago and I found it almost inedible. But, palates change, palates evolve, palates develop. Sometimes palates devolve. So maybe I had too sophisticated of a palate at the time that I tried one of these like 4 or 5 years ago. And, now I'm willing to settle for something a little bit more disgusting. So let's just do them one by one. So this one is Tijuana Mama. And this is supposedly 400 times hotter than Big Mama. Well, I don't have Big Mama here. So the other two that I have are Mexicana Hana's hot pickled sausage. And then I have Firecracker giant red hot pickled sausage. All right, I don't have that one to compare it to because I thought that these would be the three hottest. And these are both made by the Penrose Company. And then this one is made by, I guess the company is Mexicana. All right. So anyways, here we go. Let's do this one first. I guess I'll just take a bite out of it. I could cut it, but yeah. This gas station convenience store pickled sausage in plastic wrap. I think I can just take a bite out of it. Okay. It is very, very, very vinegary. And, hey, I'm getting real heat from that. Like, real heat. I'm sure it's just cayenne pepper, but maybe there's oleo resin capsicum in there. There might be pepper extract in there. Let me take a look. All right. There's something weird in my contacts. I'm finding it really, really hard to read this. Let me pause. Well, that was quite strange. I read through the ingredients list when I was finally able to, get to the right distance where my contact lenses could actually perceive what I'm looking at. God, I hope I don't have to get reading glasses soon. I'm not that old yet. I'm not even 40. Anyways, it was kind of weird because I read through the ingredients and I didn't see. The only thing that I saw there that would suggest the heat was the natural flavors. So I guess natural pepper flavor could mean just cayenne pepper powder, or it could mean oleo resin capsicum, because technically that is a natural flavor. It's pepper extract. Take one more little bite of that one. And flavor-wise, I don't hate it. And I have like developed an affinity for really vinegary, pickly stuff in the last couple of years. Didn't used to. Never used to eat pickles. Okay. So this is the other one by Penrose. This is the giant red hot pickled sausage. Oh, sorry. I cut off the top. This is the actual name of it. This is the Firecracker. All right, so we're going to compare the Firecracker and the Tijuana Mama. Here we go. Yeah. Less pickly, more salty, not as hot as this one. But I'm going to have to say, even though I love spicy foods, the spicier the better in most cases, I do find this one to be more enjoyable than this one. Okay? This tastes like a meat stick. This tastes like a big old pickle with meat texture. Okay? And heat to it, which I think comes from oleo resin capsicum. Having reflected upon my experience with the heat in this, I'm thinking it's pepper extract in there. This is just nice. There's like a little bit of a piquancy to it. But yeah, it's good. I like this. I'm trying to think of what could you do with a pickled sausage other than just eat it? Maybe chop it up and put it into like a soup bowl or something like that. That's an idea. make a like a Polish or German style stew with sauerkraut and potatoes in it, and cabbage, and maybe put some pickled sausage in it. That's an idea. That's an idea. All right, let's try the third one. This is Mexicana Hana's Red Hot Pickled Sausage. Now, does this have oleoresin resin capsicum or... See, it's the same thing. Mechanically separated chicken, water, beef, salt, soy protein, concentrate, dextrose, contains 2% less of corn flavorings. So maybe cayenne peppers in there? I don't know. Let's go. There's an interesting story behind these scissors. Well, not interesting, it's just kind of weird. So I got these at the Safeway yesterday because I knew I didn't want to have to like open these with my teeth or whatever. And the guy at the checkout, so I always do self-checkout when I can. The guy at the checkout was like laughing uncontrollably at the fact that I was buying these scissors. And the thing that made him laugh uncontrollably was the fact that he had purchased the same scissors. It was weird. But anyways, they seem to be perfectly good scissors. Oh, and I joked. I was like, well, I wasn't going to buy the little kid scissors because they were right next to these. They were half as much, but they looked pretty weak. And he was like, oh, those are even better. I think he was being pithy. Anyways, why am I having trouble with these? The other two were no problem at all. Here we go. Here's the Mexicana Hana's pickled red hot sausage. Okay. That's not hot, nor is it palatable. I'm tasting like preservatives in there. The quality and texture of the meat is gross in comparison to these two. I don't like this. Not hot, horrible aftertaste, bad texture. It's kind of dry. I don't like that one. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Not eat it. All right, so the winner for flavor of these three is the Firecracker by Penrose. The winner for heat of these three is what is this? Oh yeah, Tijuana Mama. I'm not good at reading backwards. That was the hottest one. Pretty comparable to this one, but I think this one tastes a little bit better because there's more of an emphasis on the salt than just pure vinegar. And then this is a loser. Not hot, tastes like shit. Well, there you go.